Hey guys, it's been a while. Thanks for joining me. Welcome back to my life in Tokyo.
Hey girls. This is my favorite cafe in Tokyo.
It's March and that means it's springtime, so pretend for the sake of things that this hasn't been like 6 months of me putting off editing this because I've just been so freaking busy. I feel really bad, but I really want to like get back on track with editing and everything because I really do miss connecting with you guys. So we're headed off to HoloFest, which is the Hololive huge convention that happens once a year in Tokyo. I was super lucky to be invited by Hololive and I got to join a few of my friends for the day.
A coin locker so we don't have to carry our big heavy Oh! How? Secret. Got it. Yes, this one.
Hololive Super Festival is absolutely amazing if you're a Hololive fan. Being able to see and feel the whole community come together.
We just got in and it's already so busy.
It's so great being immersed in all of the amazing what are these called? Standees of all the talents, which are all signed. And if you take a closer look around the spaces, there were so many different little hidden signatures, which is really cute. This felt super reminiscent to when I used to go to anime conventions in Australia, and there were even cosplayers too, which was really cool.
The expo is upon us at long.
So many standees everywhere. It was crazy. There was also a few shows on over the weekend. I didn't get tickets to any of the shows, but we did try to watch the opening ceremonies. But because it was so crowded, we ended up watching it on stream anyway. Some of the booths they had laid out were so extra. I really love this garden themed booth that had lots of pretty roses and these magical cards, giant cards falling from the sky. I think it was an Alice in Wonderland theme, but I really enjoyed the little themed outfits that these guys got. Every year they make a new custom outfit, and I believe this year's was arcade themed, which is why everybody is in these cute little matching hoodies in their own colors. The Indonesia section was absolutely amazing, I must say. It was themed to be like a little market. I really liked that. And I left my own little message on the board, of course, too.
It's not.
The enigmatic recollection area was very dramatic, and this beautiful statue of 𝐬𝐤 greeted us in the line. So detailed, and this was before she announced her graduation, so very bittersweet to look back at now. But they had all of this really cool detailed artwork showing the character designs behind and the world building behind enigmatic recollection, so it was really cool to just see and be immersed in it. Also, I couldn't actually buy any merch at HoloFest. All the merch that you can see here is just what they had for pre-order, which means if you didn't order it online, you couldn't sadly buy anything, even like gachas. But what they did have was a few indie games, so the last thing we did that day was play a few games. And one of the girls I went to Hololive Fest with was actually a Joyce, who was in an idol group who was performing the very next day. I found Barry! Barry and I do dancing together, but you'll never find out what. Let's go! Secret! Oh, secret! We just saw Joyce and she was amazing. I didn't know if I was allowed to film.
but I did some sneaky filming. It was really good. They were
so
amazing. So talented. She was like rapping. It was great. I can't wait to get a check-in. Yay! We just did the bookmark with Joyce for the, what's the group? High Five.
High Five Girls Project.
Hi, Girls
Celestia.
Yay! Look at the checkie. She's so cute. I also got one with the pink member, but I don't know what her name is. Sakura. Oh my god, of course the pink member.
I know, that is so fitting.
Oh, it's so cute though. Yay! That was so much fun. And there was a really nice fan of the group who came over and asked if it was our first time. And he gave us a nice gift, a little biscuit from Fukuoka.
Fukuoka, yeah, it's from Fukuoka. Yeah, it's like a little manju type of.
So their fans are really, really nice. And they're doing another show in Yokohama next week. So maybe we'll go see them again.
Fingers crossed.
Yay! For now, we're gonna go to a cafe, I think. Yeah. Alright, let's go!
We did end up going to a cafe, but I decided not to film it and just enjoy Barry's company. Let's go to the next day. I went to explore Nakameguro in peak sakura season, and it was so pretty, but holy moly, it was so busy, so many people. And later on, I'm going to take you to a better hidden sakura spot, which there was absolutely nobody that I can enjoy at.
It is Monday today, and I'm headed off to Nippori to meet one of my Aussie friends, Nix, who is here at the moment with her fiance, boyfriend? I don't know. I have a feeling that they got proposed on this trip, but we'll find out. It's not my business. I'm super excited. I'm gonna head over to Nippori. It's about an hour, and I think we're gonna get breakfast first before we begin the shopping. So if you're ready to see some of the fabric shops in Nippori, I'm gonna do my best to bring you along with me. Some of the shops don't allow filming, but we'll see what we can get away with today. Also, if you're wondering why I'm wearing like all these layers again, it's because the temperature dropped again in Tokyo. It's now like 5 degrees today.
Headed over to Nippori, where I always feel a little bit of a mix of inspiration and overstimulation. These shops have so many options for all different types of fabrics and projects. Whatever you could probably dream of, they have it in Nippori. But it's nice to just go and feel all the fabrics. I like to touch them, even though I don't know if that's like technically not what you're supposed to do. I like feeling it to get a grip of how the thickness and the weight of the fabric, but I really enjoyed spending some time with Nix and Riley, my friends from Brisbane, and guess what? I was right about my hunch. Tee! So congratulations to them. I miss them so much, but it was so nice just getting to spend this day together. I did buy this tartan blue fabric, which I have yet to actually use because I've been so busy with commissions, but I really want to make an idol dress or maybe two-piece from it. We'll see. One thing that I did buy this day actually was some new pattern books, which I'm really excited to use. And before I know it was time to say goodbye, sadly. But since it's spring, I just want to take you to that hidden sakura spot, which is this beautiful park that I love going to, where there was just so many blooms. It was very peaceful. There is a little playground nearby, so there are some kids sometimes, but I got really lucky. It was super quiet, so I just took a nice moment to myself to be like, wow, this is freaking beautiful. I live here. Holy shit. And sometimes I wonder why I don't spend more time in nature, because I really do enjoy it so much, and I wish more of my friends wanted to hang out in nature and just go to the park, but it's not always the easiest thing to plan for with the weather, especially now that we're in September. It's super rainy, but hopefully next year I can do more spring picnics because it really is a beautiful season. Speaking of nature, I wanted to check out a temple that I've been meaning to visit for quite some time, which is the Gotokuji Cat Temple, which is actually very close to my place. I took my bike and I rode my way down, and this temple, it was actually right before it closed. I had no idea that they close, but of course they do. So I got there right in time for golden hour and everything looked absolutely stunning. I walked through and just enjoyed all of the different architecture and then eventually found the cats. And this temple is famous for cats. And I believe the story goes that a cat once guided a samurai into a shrine from protection from a big thunderstorm, and now guests are encouraged to buy these cats and to take one and then bring it back when your dream comes true. They were all different sizes, giant ones, tiny ones, and it was just seriously so beautiful with all of the cherry blossom petals scattered alongside the cats. So, and the light, it's just so beautiful. I really didn't want to leave. Faye was visiting from the US, so we decided to do a little Hanami picnic, which was super nice.
Yeah, you're a juicy boy. It's a TikTok sound, I think. it's a TikTok remix.
And I don't know what's been happening recently, but my skin is not loving it. I have crazy eye bags, and it feels like my acne is honestly coming back again. Maybe it's the time of year. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. My family was visiting too, so we decided to check out a local museum, which was super nice. And Ava and Koyo, my friends from WCS Belgium, were visiting as well, and we decided to do a kimono rental together in Akasaka, which was really fun. No, Asakusa, not Akasaka, Asakusa. I always get them mixed up. I chose this green kimono because I wanted to be like matcha themed, but it was really nice even though we only had about an hour to wander around together. It was super nice just getting to hang out with them again. I changed out of my kimono and we explored a little bit more. Koyo took some really nice photos for us, and yeah. So many silly dogs in Asakusa. I don't know why. Aldi's become one of my favorite supermarkets here in Japan because they have so many nice international foods and things you wouldn't normally find. My friend Zoe also invited me to a Studio Ghibli performance by candlelight, which was amazing. Then I decided to check out another local museum just to learn a little bit more history about the areas that I'm living near, and I was able to find out a whole lot about 𝐬𝐭, which is where I take my Japanese classes. It was really cool to find out a lot about the area and that they actually used to be producing a lot of the silk and also weaving a lot of the fabrics for Tokyo. And that felt like a little bit coincidental. I was also there right before the museum shut, so I missed a few of the activations that they had going, but I was still able to enjoy the museum when it was nice and quiet. Museums like this are all over Tokyo and Japan, and they only cost a few hundred yen to enter, and I think it's a really great experience to learn about just the cultural differences of Japan and only 50 years ago how different things were compared to the West. Also, I've been trying to gym a lot. But yeah, thank you for joining me on this week's video, and I can't wait to catch up with you again next time. Have a good one. Bye!